Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader, where today we are figuring out whether there is any way off of this planet, or if we are going to have to basically reinvent spaceships from first principles in order to leave. In violation of the right of operation, the shuttle's Promethium tanks have been abandoned and left open. Someone interrupted the fueling sacrament. Can you imagine the impropriety? Goods container over there. That's right, the one that we didn't loot at the beginning of the combat. An entire procession of cargo servitors was destroyed by gunfire, and not a single one of them attempted to flee. I mean, that's just the hashtag just servitor things, right? Okay, more grenades. Cool. Replacement grenades, we can use those.
None shall stand in my way.
This man is made of goods. Quickly, loot him. Ah, okay, so that's a full-size plasma gun. Let's definitely immediately equip that. And a stronghold shield. Cool. Shields do seem generally pretty rad. So, for one thing, you are getting your plasma pistol replaced with a full-size plasma rifle, due to the magic of the Mechano-Servitor arms. That's pretty cool. Oh, right. I forgot we have Drukhari weapons, and I was going to upgrade somebody to have... Well, we didn't... Last time we leveled up, we didn't have the opportunity to gain proficiencies anyway. So, we'll get there. What else is going on over here?
Lay claim to the stars.
A lot of explosives. Oh. A lot of saving for some reason. Very conspicuous autosave. I mean, these shuttles look like they're in one piece. Yeah, alright. That wasn't so hard. We have to walk over here at minimum speed, of course. The stench of Faisaline and blood blankets the starport. Echoes of shouts and gunfire drift over the landing pads. The shards of plexiglass crunch underfoot. You recognize Sergeant Malgar amid the crowd huddled next to the shuttles. He was the soldier who greeted you upon your arrival on Rykad Minoris. I'm so glad the game is here to remember these things for us. The sergeant's chest is fitted with a sturdy-looking flak vest bearing insignia customary among your troops. One of the enforcers you sent must have given it to Malgar as a gift. Okay, that's right. I sent reinforcements from the ship. I don't remember doing that, but I'm glad I did. It sounds like me. A group of bloodied and frightened people is wedged between Malgar's wardens on the shuttles. You recognize them as the governor of the planet and the members of his high-ranking entourage. Their expensive attire has been torn in the fight, and many bear wounds left by bayonets. Okay, that's pretty intense. Let us examine the people in front of the shuttle here. Some of the nobles are paralyzed with fear. Others have succumbed to despair. 2 corpses are lying on the ground with their arms outstretched. Black blood has pooled under one of them. The other's skull has been split open like a nut, encircled by a pinkish-crimson halo of bone splinters and bits of brain matter. Okay, this got a little intense, huh? Sergeant Malgar, I demand an immediate report. What is going on here? The sergeant spins around to face you, his face a twisted grimace of anger. Our esteemed governor and his gang of cronies have been cowering behind us, and now, when things got rough, they thought they could scarp her and leave us here to die. We've shed our blood for him and broken our backs to provide for him, and after all this, you think that's fair, you piece of grok shit. Malgar's stun baton hits the governor in the chest, causing the adornments on the governor's uniform to jingle in unison. Idira flinches and starts babbling desperately. No. Don't say anything, don't say anything, don't say anything. Sergeant Malgar, oh Jesus. The governor spits out blood and opens his mouth to respond when his head explodes. His body falls limp to the side, his remaining eyes staring upward. The chorus of the noble's screams cannot drown out the sergeant's spiteful whisper. Enough. You've said your piece. We don't have time for this. We need to get to the shuttle now. Well, we're not dogmatic enough to like pull Emperor rank on him. But I could hit him with the persuasion. I mean, it seems like you should follow your skill checks when you got your skill checks, right? That is usually how these games are built. Another in your position could have forgotten that the Emperor protects all of his subjects, but surely not you. It is your duty to help anyone you can. The sergeant pauses before nodding heavily. Your ladyship, ma'am, you helped us when things looked grim for us. I'll do as you say. Why you want to save these parasites, that I don't understand. But maybe not all of them deserve death. A dull thud comes from deep within the starport. Heavy footsteps shake the rockcrete, raising an unpleasant tremor in your bones. Yep, of course. Shuttles aren't done exploding yet.
You thought you had killed Aurora, false believers. Tremble, for I am Aurora. I am the herald of change. Behold the final dawn, and die!
All right, a proper Space Marine. Obviously
I
a
will heed
Chaos
your cries
Space
of
Marine.
mercy.
When I say proper, what I mean is just like, the real deal. With the real power armor and what looks like a heavy bolter, and this is going to be interesting. I did not turn the difficulty up, by the way, between this episode and last. So I guess we'll see. The Chaos Space Marine will attack the target marked as hated by Aurora. When being attacked, this creature will unleash their hatred against the last attacker. Okay. And he gets to go first. Well, I'll tell you what, I do think we should take some cover. That heavy bolter is going to fuck somebody up. I mean, that heavy bolter should just kill. To be lore appropriate, that heavy bolter should just kill anyone that it's pointed at, basically. It is to be clear, this is a fully automatic rocket launcher, essentially. The bolts are rocket-powered explosive munitions coated in a heavy armor-piercing shell. And the number of hit points anyone has relative to that kind of ammunition is obviously quite low. Okay, there's some other Minuteman rebels and stuff around here. I do wish I could start sounding a little further back. I would love to be in like real heavy cover. I mean, I'm in heavy cover relative to him now, but obviously it's easy enough to walk around. Best Adira's gonna get is low close, which I don't love. Also, this music. Music's pretty rad. It's so disappointing that everybody's able to move to here and nobody's able to move to there. Okay, Pascal's able to take better ranged cover. I'm trying to spread people out because obviously this thing is going to have rapid fire and it's going to be quite good as a cone fire weapon. So I'm trying to be like positioned such that we can't all be shot with the same attack, but we can only spread out so much, and still have any cover at all. Yeah, this is bad. The fact that the Space Marine is going to get to go first is very, very bad. Well, say goodbye to the Rogue Trader. Oh no, okay. What are these guys?
Guess this is our chance to shake off the Inquisition scrutiny.
Alright. So that right there is definitely a dramatically softened version of the way that ought to work. %60 armor, 24% dodge. Has the ability to do a powerful kick, which pushes people and cannot be parried. And it has charge, but he has no melee weapons, so. the one the one blessing here is the lack of melee weapons. So my weapon has 15% armor pen or 15% armor pen. Okay. It does feel like laying on... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. It does feel like laying on the burst fire is probably a pretty good plan, but we're going to need to do some armor stripping here. And unfortunately, the people who can do that rolled super, super late in the turn order. There's a couple of other enemies around. I think we can probably ignore them for the moment.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
The good news is that dude is fucking huge. And so it's very hard for her to miss him. Alright, if we only get one more shot, let's take it with the las gun.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Our enemy's might is unfathomable. Offer a prayer for the Undying One, for we will appear before his throne soon. Thanks, Kibella. What I love about you is that you're always so positive. Alright. So this is going to be a little messy. I mean, I do not have a play that isn't just run at him, right? He's going to kick me, and it's going to hurt. And I'm going to want to be in a place where it can't send me off the edge of the world or anything. Let's catch captive audience. I don't...
As honor ordains.
We're not raining blood, because I think I want to blade dance and normal strike.
My blade whispers your name.
Okay, the bleed got through the armor. That's good news. We got a little bit in. So now I can use the jump. I can use dance to reposition, or use death from above to reposition. Because I probably will want to burst fire at him with other people. But maybe the thing to do is just veil of blades in his direction.
Out of my way!
Don't. Please don't mark her. So... I'm gonna disrupt her Veil of Blades if I have her do other stuff, right? I probably want to give my extra turn to Pascal or something. Although Pascal's in a pretty uniquely bad position. Maybe it's Adira. I'm just thinking we want somebody to be able to reduce his armor. We need to reduce his defensive statistics. We got to peel some stats off of this nerd. I could still voice of command you, break the ranks, and then just give you a bring it down command. Although I'll have to move. Nope, that gets me further. I really don't want to put myself more in the open, but we know how to control his targeting, right? He's not going to go after Sound if she doesn't hit him. I think I'm still making Kibella the servant. She's got to survive for that to be a good idea. But I think we can work with it. Okay. The other thing we could do is pass this action to Argenta and just have Argenta try to clean up some of these guys. which I think I am inclined to do. Yeah, let's maybe do that. I'm still going to go, you serve me. I'm still going to voice of command
Not a
you
problem for me.
so that I can break the ranks. And then we're going to give
I don't
you...
have time for this.
Oh, I need line of sight and distance.
Let's see how they respond to this.
These guys are standing in very frustrating
I
positions.
will not.
I just barely can't get all three of them. And that guy, those guys are just outside of my range. That's really annoying. They should stand
Doubt is
differently.
for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Alright, well I splatted two of them. That's going to have to be good enough. And then you're out of AP.
Show me what you've got. Scared yet?
So if we just have Adira and Pascal focus on taking down these guys, then we know Aurora will attack Kibella into her parry storm, and hopefully that'll keep her safe. And by extension, the rest of us. I don't really know where is going to be best to stand here. The cover, the fact that so many things give cover from some sides but not all sides, it's actually causing a lot of trouble. Because I'm a little worried if he just has at Kibella right now, Adira's in the cone, right? I'm just going to move to a position from which that is less true. I'm going to forewarn Kibella. Please survive. And then... do I want to do this, or do I want to just, like... because we can just throw a grenade, right? I'm just going to take the grenade. The grenade's a more certain kill. It is entirely possible that we miss a bunch with the other thing, right?
But of course.
And we shall build up some exploits, for sure. Yep, insurmountable superiority. Survival prognosis is disheartening. I hear what you're saying there, buddy. You're gonna have to just trust me a little bit.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
Alright, we're gonna do that. We're going to then expose weakness. So for the next round, that guy's lost some armor and stuff. And we're going to turn and just annihilate this dude with the gun. Okay. There's only one other enemy left, and I think I'm going to just dig in. This is my spot here. I spent all of the exploits off of him, so I don't know how helpful this is, but there we go. Interesting. The kick didn't actually knock her back. It just knocked her prone. I didn't realize that that was a possibility. Where is the other guy? Oh, yeah, I'm not too stressed about him. So, let's figure this out. I mean, first things first, let's revel in slaughter. As we do. You know how we do it. I would have to reload my gun to do more bolter spam, and we simply don't have the AP. So I guess we're doing some laser work here. God, the reload's expensive. Maybe I need to. But I want to be able to work on him this turn.
to it.
Run and gun and take him again.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
7.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Camilla doesn't get a real
She
turn.
did always
Ah!
want to be a martyr.
Camilla, oh god. You'd think it'd be harder to shoot her while she's laying down, you know, just like the body is such a smaller target. Alright, well. It is being suggested this is going to do no damage at all? How much? You do have 6 deflection. Okay. Reducing the armor does not reduce the deflection value, and this gun unfortunately does 4 to 6 damage. Well, the fact that he was able to just plant her like that, the gunner was able to just plant her like that really sucks. That makes my life a lot more difficult. What is the best thing to do? She won't be able to reload her gun off of a bring it down. But if I tag her with the bring it down, maybe she can snipe this dude. She's got that long last. All right.
Never wavered in the face of adversity. Already done.
Voice of command, bring it down, show me lethal range. Ooh, probably not lethal damage though.
Do it.
Oh, it's really close. Okay, and then
Nothing I can't.
I mean, I did something. It was the minimum damage for my attack, which is a shame, but I did something.
Will do.
Damn. Well,
No can do.
cast it on myself. Discharges of the motive force fill the air, but fail degradation is pretty chill otherwise. Alright, I can't get the dodge zone anywhere where it will actually matter. I guess I'm just gonna stack.
Not this Scryer's job.
Okay, I guess I can't stack analysis on him. I suppose I don't have vision of him. Well, then you get it. How do you like that? Okay, and Pascal. So the expose is worn off now. Right, it's until the start of the operative's next turn.
Running binary override.
So I'm going to go ahead and re-expose your weakness. I can't get to any other cover position, so we're just going to have to shoot from here. And that was the overcharge. That's the best we got there, friends. I am very worried.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Take that, right in your machine spirit. Okay. Well.
Faith shields me.
Didn't really have a choice there. All right, I gotta reload this gun. It's gotta happen.
for the...
Okay. That also needed to happen. Yeah, this is bad news. Well, remember how I was talking about how it felt like the game was maybe too easy? Maybe not. Maybe actually it's fine.
Absolutely not.
So I can't voice of command you, but I can, like, move to here.
Suits my purposes.
Skull is still alive. We got to be careful not to hit him.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Yeah, proper power armor is a bitch.
Not a problem. Ah! Another clean strike.
Okay, 15 damage, pretty solid. If I do, can I? No. All right. I cannot tell Pascal to move and have him stand up. No way to talk him up off the ground. Hmm. Three to 7 damage. Pretty solid.
Anything else?
All right, got our analysis up. Yeah, it's just really tough is all.
I'm not so sure.
Not close enough to give everybody else a buff. The question is whether I shoot at him at all. I guess I'm going to. Let me take
Cover me.
a position over here and just grab his attention from this side.
Was that you? Or
And then... Nope, still just barely out of range. You can see that red line there. Dodge or that's only good for Pascal. I think probably we just wait then. Doesn't feel very productive, but I can't do any of the things that matter. What are you up to? Oh, he's destroying the shuttle. Yeah, alright. It looks like he brought some reinforcements. But, you know, not great ones. Okay, there's 3 over here. Oh, there's a bunch over here, actually. This is maybe Argenta's thing for the turn, is just shutting up these guys. Oh, I'm not allowed to shoot, like, in the space between those things. Oh, I am. No, I am. It's just I have to do it from the right spot. Okay, well, let's do that.
choice in battle. Eradicated.
Splat, 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 splat.
Faith
Continue
without
reveling.
deeds is worthless.
Stack it up.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Let's run and gun for another one of these.
I'll do it. Each struck is a prayer.
I didn't hear what she said, I don't think. It's... It sounded a little bit like Eat, Love, Pray. I don't know. I guess it could have been. I mean, we have Aurora down at like half health, right? It's not
I shall not.
It's
fear.
not impossible that we could eventually kill this thing. It's not looking good for us. Can I voice of command you? No, I need one more turn. Well, I can voice of
Suits
command
my
you.
purposes.
Give you a move action.
Already done.
Well, you're already in the open. I'm not making things any worse. Oh, is the plasma... Oh, nope, because again, I pressed 1. I was going to say, I thought for sure the plasma gun would reach that far. And it does.
Request approved.
That's some pretty good shooting there.
Running binaric override.
Alright, and then we expose his weakness, and hopefully that allows us to sink something. Sadly, not a single one of these assholes actually died. Might be able to get a little cleanup. I'm certainly not going to do much damage to him. And this thing just doesn't throw as far as I would like.
No can do.
All right. Let me build up some analysis
do.
charges on the agitator. So if we hit him, we hit him at least a little bit of power.
Anything else?
Okay, pretty good. Oh, and Pascal is one tile too far away. I could have done it before I moved. That's embarrassing.
Let's get to it.
Okay, he strikes but does not kill his ally. I wish I could get close enough for a melee attack. What's my gun doing? Well, it doesn't seem to be overheated.
Advancing.
I mean, I'm the only one who really gets through the armor with this gun, right? So I'm gonna dig in here in my cover. I'm gonna add some exploits, and I'm gonna take a shot at Aurora. We're gonna maybe just overheat this thing a little bit. Ah, that really needs to not miss. Well, that means my exploits didn't get spent, so I'll just turn them into weakness.
Hold on.
Nope, he's instigating. Oh, he's got voice command. I don't love that. Okay. I wish these two were in swapped positions. I mean, I should probably shoot down the gunners. What if I probably wouldn't kill this guy? I don't even have real line of sight to him. Oh, sorry. No, let me... as though I were not moving. There we go. Do I have a line of sight from here? I do. This weapon doesn't reach this far, right? No, it kind of does. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do a concentrated fire cone through here in a way that can hit both of them, and we'll see if we do hit both of them. Or either of them. Fired 2 shots. I was out. I was low on ammunition.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
I gotta remember, that bolter really just doesn't hold that much ammo. Alright, well, that being the case,
I don't have time for this.
can't voice of command you, and I'm not close enough to hit you with bring it down if I'm not in voice of command mode, or if you're not in voice of command mode. So that's going to complicate things a little bit.
My tactics are flawless.
Wow. Alright, well, I'm going to reload my gun, and then it is as though I didn't take a turn. I mean, it happens sometimes, but that's pretty ugly. Can't really do damage to him. Could run to here and shoot this guy in the back. Sorry, as though I had not moved. Yeah, here we go.
But of course.
Finally actually managed to pop forewarning onto Pascal. And let's see if we can
I know what is to come.
seal this guy up with a laser blast. Oh, they're both so low. That's really frustrating.
I'm not so sure.
Ah, and I don't even have line of sight to you
Will
anymore.
do.
Okay, well, yeah, the amount of almost in these attacks is driving me crazy. So I want to baffle him as much as possible, obviously, on the chase. But I don't want to stand in the open, because what if he swaps back to his gun? Can he swap back to his gun? I honestly don't know. I have 3 plasma cell overheating charges. Each stack of this effect increases the damage of plasma overcharge. Using overcharge attack with a plasma weapon gains 75% chance of causing plasma explosion. That's so close to English. I mean, I certainly don't want to detonate my gun in my hands. But at the same time, like, this is the only weapon that's dealing real damage. Through all the armor and everything. The Omniscient Axe would be pretty good, but obviously getting into melee range with him is, it's unwise, it seems.
Integrity factor
Let me do this.
increase.
Let me maybe set him on fire?
Running binary override.
Analyze him. I guess let me step one tile further away. It's the best I can do while still remaining in some kind of cover. And let's try setting them on fire and see if we can get a good burn going to go along with the bleed. And then, you know, peel back the armor a little bit for the others. It's not a huge amount, but so annoyed. So annoyed that that guy's still alive.
Out my way.
So annoyed that they are all still alive. That's interesting. That is not who he was supposed to have to target according to those rules as I understood them. So I guess I don't understand them. Well, the good news is he's put himself in a position here where if I fail to kill this bruiser rebel, I'll probably hit him.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
I can't believe I had to have her do that. All right. The warp is remarkably available to me as a weapon. I thought this was going to give half cover. It turns out it sure fucking doesn't.
They who discern the future own the battlefield.
I'm going to move to here, and I am going to just blow your brain up with my psychic
That is
shriek.
not my destiny.
Nope, I ran out of range for that attack. The degree to which I am annoyed that I didn't check that, it would be hard to put into words. Okay, let's also kill you. And then
No can do.
no line of sight here, and non-lethal, terrible line of sight here.
Anyone see that?
Caught him with one.
Let's get to it.
Okay, yeah, that guy's not really doing anything of value. I cannot force grenade. I was gonna say maybe we can force grenade to push this guy off of Salad before she gets up, but I don't have a force grenade on this guy, so no, I will not be doing that. What I will be doing is going to run around to here, and frustratingly, we are going to try to kill one of these guys. I don't like that I have to, but they do have to die. No, but it really feels like it's got to be him. With this specific gun, there's really got to be him. Okay, there we go. It's a little bit of damage.
My vow is to serve.
Dig in and
Running by Eric override.
joint analysis. I have very little to do here. I actually hit this turn, so I have no exploits to turn into
Let's make it
reductions. Just taking out another shuttle. There's so many of them. There's so many of them. Well, I sure can't stop him. Right? I don't think there's any chance. These ones are not showing up as available targets? That's kind of strange, right? I'm gonna hit Revel and Slaughter. I'm gonna try to fire a burst through here.
I'll do it.
Yeah, okay, I did hit some of them, so they are... I don't know, that's really weird. Let's use the las gun and finish somebody off. Preferably this guy, if I can hit him. I cannot. God damn.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Alright, well, this is going absolutely fucking terribly. I can't hit anybody. Sadly, I don't quite have the range to bully you guys with. Do I have... I don't have Bring It Down range, but I do have Voice of Command range on Adira. Oh, I Bring It Down range on Pascal. Yeah, okay, so we'll just take a shot at this guy. Miss him, of course, because my whole party has forgotten how guns work. And then Pascal, you're going to have to actually come through here a little bit, buddy. The thing is, what I need him to do is like an area attack. And I am so worried he is going to cook off his weapon in his hands.
Request approved. Desire condemns you.
But something's got to shut some of these dudes down. The numbers are looking really bad for us. And then... You're going to have a turn pretty soon, but do you maybe want to make cover before then? Just like a little bit of cover.
Sport is no one route forward.
All right. So... I am enjoying this music a lot. I don't know if I think I mentioned it, but just so that I'm sure that I mentioned it.
Not the Scryer's job.
Oh yeah, I see. Okay, I see the red line. We are, as always, very close to being able to do that. So let me move up here. What about a gas grenade? What about a gas grenade instead? That'll kill one of them. It'll put this guy on dangerously close to lethal. And we finally hit... we finally hit our fucking thing. I mean, it's got to be dismantling attack on Aurora, right? It has to be. But it's pretty bad news for everybody.
If only you knew what awaits you.
Alright, so now Aurora's like debuffed all to hell, but it's probably looking a little bit late. Alright, here's some buffs for my team.
On it.
And some exploits for you.
Hold on.
It's weird that it shows all the attacks happen before the like attack animation or anything occurs. Alright, if I'm up here, I can shoot up the hill. We can give it a shot. So actually what we'll do is we'll run up, we'll hit him with the exploits. We'll take our perfect spot here. And then 19 energy damage. I mean, it's more than most of us are getting. do joint analysis because I am putting down exploits on the other guys. Maybe somebody will benefit from them. 93 and still bleeding every turn from Cabela's early attack, so, you know. She's done a lot of damage over the course of the battle. Okay, interesting. So he's after Pascal, but he did stop adjacent to Adira, which is perhaps very dangerous. I think I have to do this, right? Ooh, can I do this in a way that doesn't potentially shoot Adira? Actually, no. Okay, hold on. I could run all the way out to here and then angle the cone more this way. Yeah, I can miss her this way. And the fact that I'm out in the open is like extremely whatever, I think.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
All right, run to that position, pop concentrated fire, and
Doubt is for the weak.
okay, decent shooting. Clipped one of them. Then she had 9 bullets, I believe. So I think we can go
Not a problem for me.
voice of command into a decent follow-up. Yeah. I only have 2 AP, so I gotta make sure I fire first.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Ah. She couldn't quite figure that one out, I guess.
Already done.
That's alright. At this range, even Samhain can hit sometimes. Okay, Adira. Are you ready? Okay, I think I'm gonna analyze.
But of course.
I'm just gonna hit him with a melee attack. Okay, so those are modifications. Here we go.
That is not my destiny.
Oh no, that was okay. That was her thing. So we lined him up for to take a crit from Pascal, and now we're going to expose weakness with all those charges, I think, and drop the dodge zone.
Let's get to it.
Then there's this guy.
My prescience has failed me.
Did he just consume that effect? He just became hated by Aurora, but that hated by Aurora effect does not work the way we thought it did. I mean, that first one, critical hits, it doesn't say... I think he did. I think he just consumed... Yeah, because the debuff's not up here anymore. That's pretty fucked. It does just say the next hit against the target. So he consumes the critical with his fucking garbage weapon, preventing me from dealing any real damage. What a cool dude. And now I need to reload my gun before I can take a real shot anyway. And reloading this gun does take the entire turn. So I guess it's not that big of a deal. I think what I do is I run away and reload. And that's my whole turn.
Activate calculated viewing algorithm.
Yes, he's
Felt pain like this.
so like as this effect on him is worded. Creature will unleash hatred against the last attacker, and then the Chaos Space Marine will attack the target marked as hated by Aurora. It should be this guy. But it's not. It never is. Alright.
As
Reload.
the Emperor commands, I act.
This guy should be dead by
Is
now,
not the Emperor's
but
will.
he's just not.
Faith without
I'm tired of this Rebel Gunner. So I can just give Pascal a move and then a shot, right? Pascal does not have a clean shot from where he's standing, but I could just move him out into the open over here, and then he could take the shot. I think I'm going to do that.
Advancing.
And he's definitely not moving so far away that he won't be available for Bring It Down. Can I voice of command him this turn?
Nothing
Is
I
he
can't
okay?
do.
He is available for it.
Suits my purposes.
I don't have a shot. We may as well give him the best we got, right? $49. Aurora's actually quite low now.
I feel cold.
Alright, this would be a really good time to finish the fucking job. I don't want to fire overcharge again. I'm not in cover. But I can still gain ballistic skill. Well, I'm on 95% to hit. Does my ballistic skill... I don't actually know how the crit roll works. I suppose there's no reason not to do it. It's a critical thing. Let's baste him with additional analysis charges. Really plant my feet and then just normal shot into his backside.
The witch has fallen. Leave her to rot.
My dude! That was a 95% chance to hit that he managed to turn into the obliteration of my... Okay, it knocked him over, but he got right back up. Here's the thing about this. I am reveling in all the slaughter. I love the slaughter. Categorically, huge fan of the slaughter. Can't even kind of see... No, I can see you. I got your ass. This guy's got to go. Somebody's got to eventually do the thing here. And then Argenta's gonna move up and...
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
There we go. Somebody had to actually land a shot. It was eventually going to be Argenta. And there's one shuttle left even. I wonder if he will destroy them all. Alright, incredible to have survived an encounter with a heretic Astartes. I mean, yeah, it is bananas that happened. Everybody gather up. Everybody who can still... them as who can
I
still
won't
move.
tolerate weakness.
Gather up. Are we all here? Okay, all 6 of us are here. Criminy. Alright, we're gonna get off the planet or whatever, but I need to take a minute. When I saw the Chaos Warrior show up, I was like, well, either the game is going to really soften their depiction or we're all dead. And the game did really soften their depiction, and we still almost all died. I don't know. We weren't that close, but it was definitely harrowing. in part because my party was dedicated to making it harrowing. So that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm still thinking I might turn it up. It should probably be the case that if I get luck that bad against a Chaos Marine, we should die. It should probably be the case. But I don't know. I'm still uncertain. Listen, I had a couple days to think about it. When y'all come back next time, we are probably finally getting off this rock. Remember when I said last time we're getting off this rock unless something way worse than I was expecting happens? I think that counts. I was not expecting that. Come back next time to see if we can finally get back into space, and we'll see you then.